All right, so I've gone ahead and taken the rocker arm assemblies off and was just kind of checking the cylinder head because you want to make sure that there's no cracks or anything where the cylinder head's attached to the studs on the jugs themselves, and you want to just kind of do a visual inspection, make sure there's no problems here. Again, these come off pretty easily. You just want to make sure that when you do take the assemblies off, they don't pull apart. Because there's a couple washes in there and the springs aren't together. They will spread out, but just make sure you can remember which way they go back in together, or you get the Bentley manual. I've taken the push rods out in the order that they go back in. That way I don't forget. And now is kind of the part where I think people have questions. Well, how do I now get the push rod tubes out from the case and all that? So I'm going to try and get some good video here. This might be a little tough. I gotta find the right angle. That way you guys know what I'm talking about when I'm doing this. It's hard because this exhaust valve, the exhaust is in the way. What's the best way to do this? Looks like right here. So I did this yesterday just by using these pair of vice grips, because you just want to go around them. You don't want to pinch them closed or really crunch down on them. You just want to be able to grab them. You twist them a little bit and then you pull out. So let's just see. How do we do this so you can see it and without me knocking over everything? Let's see here. There we go. That might work. We'll see how this goes. So I'm just going to take out this first one. I might take a second to kind of grab so you can see. I'm just going to barely and lightly grab onto the tube itself. And then all I did yesterday was kind of twist it loose, and you can kind of hear it go crunch because these seals are pretty dry. And then you just want to work it back towards you and pull a little bit, and they'll come out. Whoops. I'll make sure you get the full effect here. This is only moving because I'm moving. So once you do that, you can get your... I've seen it done online a couple different ways where people are using actual vice grips. And then, so now we just heard it pop out of the case, and now the trick is, without squeezing it too much, pulling it forward. And you can see this seal actually, there's some junk in here, but this is a pretty dirty procedure. You want to try not to get any dirt from in there on the cylinder where it is going to seep back in it. And you can kind of see that these are pretty cruddy. Upon visual inspection yesterday, you can kind of notice that the top lips of these things aren't so great. But again, I just take them out. I take these old ones off, spray them down with some purple power, brake cleaner, and they look good as new.